course. This introductory module lays the foundation for learning Spanish by exploring its sound system, letter pronunciation, and the basics of everyday communication. Spanish is one of the most widely spoken and influential global languages, used across Europe, throughout Latin America, in parts of Africa, and widely spoken within the United States. Why learn Spanish? Spanish is the second most spoken native language in the world and serves as an official language in 21 countries across Europe, Latin America, and parts of Africa. Its global reach makes it an essential tool for communication in an increasingly interconnected world. Learning Spanish enhances employability by opening up opportunities in fields such as international business, healthcare, education, government, and hospitality, where bilingual skills are highly valued. It also makes travel more enriching, allowing learners to navigate new environments with confidence, engage meaningfully with local cultures, and build authentic connections in Spanish-speaking regions. Beyond practical benefits, studying Spanish strengthens cognitive abilities. It improves memory, sharpens problem-solving skills, and increases mental flexibility as learners develop the capacity to think and communicate in more than one language. Overall, learning Spanish is not only a valuable professional asset but also a gateway to cultural understanding, personal growth, and global engagement. The Spanish alphabet. Spanish is written using the Latin alphabet and consists of 27 letters. One distinctive feature is the letter N, which is unique to Spanish and represents a palatal nasal sound, similar to the New York in the English word canyon. The Spanish alphabet has a total of 27 letters, and its clear and consistent relationship between spelling and pronunciation makes it easier for learners to develop accurate speaking skills and confidence. The standardization and correct usage of the Spanish language are formally regulated by Real Academia Española and actively promoted worldwide by Instituto Cervantes. Spanish vowels, the foundation of pronunciation. Spanish vowel pronunciation forms the foundation of clear and accurate speech. Unlike English, where vowel sounds often change depending on spelling patterns, Spanish vowels are stable, pure, and consistent. Each vowel corresponds to a single, clearly defined sound that remains the same regardless of its position in a word. The 5 Spanish vowels are E, pronounced O as in cosa; E, pronounced E as in mesa; I, pronounced V as in vino; O, pronounced O as in so; U, pronounced O as in luna. A key rule to remember is that Spanish vowels do not change their fundamental sound. This direct relationship between spelling and pronunciation makes it easier for learners to read, speak, and pronounce words with confidence. Consonant pronunciation rules. Spanish consonants are generally pronounced clearly and consistently, though some letters have sounds that differ from English or vary slightly depending on their position in a word. B and V. The letters B and V are pronounced the same in Spanish. At the beginning of a word or after a pause, they sound like a soft B, e.g., bueno, beso. Between vowels, they are pronounced more softly, similar to a gentle B sound, e.g., biba, vivir. C. The pronunciation of C depends on the letter that follows it. Before A, O, and U, it sounds like K, cosa, cosa, cotura. Before E and I, it is pronounced like TH in Spain, Sina, Ciudad, and like S in most Latin American countries. G. G has 2 main sounds. Before A, O, and U, it is pronounced as a hard G, goto, goma, gusto. Before E and I, it has a soft, throaty H sound, gente, jaira. H. The letter H is silent in Spanish, hola, habla. J. J is pronounced as a strong, breathy H sound, jamon, huga. LL. LL is often pronounced like Y, Inyes, Loma, Kaye, though pronunciation may vary by region. N. represents a New York sound, similar to the New York in Canyon, Nino, Enyo. Q. Q is always followed by U and is pronounced like K, queso, KR. A. A single R is lightly tapped, pero, while R is rolled or trilled more strongly, pero. Z. Z is pronounced like TH in Spain, in Sopoto, and like S in Latin America. These consistent pronunciation patterns help learners read and speak Spanish more accurately and confidently. Spanish word stress follows clear and predictable patterns. Unlike English, where stress placement can be irregular, Spanish uses consistent rules to determine which syllable is emphasized. Correct stress is important because it influences pronunciation, rhythm, and sometimes the meaning of a word. The main stress rules are: words ending in a vowel, N, or S are stressed on the second to last syllable. Examples: cosa, joven, libros. Words ending in other consonant are stressed on the last syllable. Examples: habla, coma, ciudad. Accent marks are used to indicate exceptions to these rules or to highlight irregular stress. They show exactly which syllable should be emphasized. Examples: teléfono, café, también. Understanding these patterns helps learners pronounce words correctly and read Spanish with greater confidence and accuracy. Common greetings in Spanish include: hola, hello. Buenos días, good morning. Buenos tardes, good afternoon. Buenos noches, good evening/night. To ask and respond about well-being: ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Estoy bien, I am fine. Polite expressions when meeting someone: mucho gusto, nice to meet you. Farewells. Adios, goodbye. Hasta luego, see you later. Hasta mañana, see you tomorrow. Introducing yourself: mi llamo, my name is. Literally, like call myself. Soy de. I am from. Indicates place of origin. Tengo años, I have, years, used to express age, different from English. These phrases form the foundation for basic social interactions in Spanish and help learners communicate politely and naturally.
Algunos saludos comunes en español son: hola, buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Para preguntar y responder sobre el estado de ánimo: ¿cómo estás? Estoy bien. Expresiones de cortesía al conocer a alguien: mucho gusto. Despedidas: adiós. Hasta luego. Hasta mañana. Presentarse: me llamo. Soy de. Tengo años. Tengo años. Estas frases constituyen la base de las interacciones sociales básicas en español y ayudan a los estudiantes a comunicarse de forma cortés y natural. Spanish numbers. Numbers are essential in everyday Spanish communication, used to express age, dates, time, prices, quantities, and measurements. Spanish numbers follow logical and systematic patterns, making them relatively easy to learn once the foundational forms are understood. Unique forms: 1, 15. Some numbers have unique names that must be memorized. 1, 1. 2, 2. 3, 3. 4, 4. 5, 5. 6, 6. 7, 7. 8, 8. 9, 9. 10, 10. 11, 11. 12, 12. 13, 13. 14, 14. 15, 15. 10 más units: 16, 19. Numbers from 16 to 19 are formed by combining 10, 10, with the unit number, often in a single word. 16, 16. 17, 17. 18, 18. 19, 19. 20, pattern, 21, 29. Numbers 21, 29 follow the 20 pattern, combining 20, 20 with the unit. 21, 21. 22, 22. 23, 23. 24, 24. 25, 25. 26, 26. 27, 27. 28, 28. 29, 29. Tens, 30, 40, 50. 90. Multiples of 10 form the basis for higher numbers. 30, 30. 40, 40. 50, 50. 60, 60. 70, 70. 80, 80. 90, 90. Forming numbers 31, 99. Numbers between the tens are formed by combining the tens, the word and the unit. 31, 31. 42, 42. 57, 57. 68, 68. 99, 99. Hundreds, thousands, and beyond. 100, 100 barra diagonal 100, used in numbers above 100. 200, 200. 300, 300, and so on. 1000, 1000. 1,000,000, 1,000,000. Understanding these patterns allows learners to read, write, and pronounce Spanish numbers accurately in a wide range of everyday contexts. Days, months, and colors in Spanish. Days of the week. Manda, lunes. Tuesday, martes. Wednesday, miércoles. Thursday, jueves. Friday, viernes. Saturday, sábado. Sunday, domingo. Months of the year. January, enero. February, febrero. March, marzo. April, abril. May, mayo. June, junio. Juli, julio. August, agosto. September, septiembre. October, octubre. November, noviembre. December, diciembre. Common colors. Red, rojo. Blue, azul. Green, verde. Yellow, amarillo. Orange, naranja. Purple, morado barra diagonal púrpura. Pink, rosa. Brown, marrón barra diagonal café. Black, negro. White, blanco. Gray, gris. These basic words are essential for everyday conversation, describing dates, events, and objects in Spanish. Module 1 has laid the essential groundwork for effectively learning and using Spanish. By concentrating on pronunciation, stress patterns, basic grammar, numbers, time expressions, and core vocabulary, learners have acquired the fundamental tools for clear and confident communication. Developing mastery of both vowel and consonant sounds, along with proper stress placement, ensures accurate pronunciation and helps prevent common beginner errors. Additionally, acquiring practical language skills such as greetings, self-introductions, numbers up to 100 and beyond, and the names of days, months, and colors allows learners to engage in everyday interactions right away. These foundational elements provide the framework for both spoken and written communication, demonstrating how Spanish words follow consistent rules and patterns. With this solid base, learners are well prepared to advance to more complex sentence structures, broaden their vocabulary, and build deeper conversational abilities in the next module.